All right, guys, Worlds Day 3. This is it. Right now, we're out here. It's Atlanta, WoW TCG Worlds. We've got a decent amount of footage for you. We're going to have coverage of this, and then later this week, we're going to have MetaMart coverage, so don't miss that, of the Highlander event. It is a blast. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's got a great top 16. We're moving and grooving, and I got Drew Walker over here trying to bum me out on the camera. Come on in, Drew.
Hi.
It's Drew Walker, everybody.
My voice is gone.
His voice is gone.
Paint it red.
Oh, red rum, red rum.
Oh, Garrosh, paint it red.
Oh, Garrosh, paint it red?
Paint this continent red.
Painted red.
I'm leaving.
He's leaving. All right. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Get it? He's horse. Bye. Horse's mouth. That's your top 8, ladies and gentlemen. Top 8 at Worlds 2012. We'll keep you posted. It's the Mozupro Report at Worlds. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, down here, we're still doing a little bit of Worlds coverage. I got Nick Toth out here.
How's it going?
Hey, buddy, how's it going for you? Now, I know you were, you made it to the top 16.
Yeah.
You got into the top 8,
Yeah.
and?
I lost in top 8 to Veal Swings Hunter.
Okay.
Kind of depressing seeing another Veal Swings Hunter, but what can you do?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
And a hell of a run, man.
Yeah.
So, do you know about where you're gonna? I mean, obviously.
According to one of the head judges, I am in 7th place, which is over $5,000. So I guess I shouldn't complain.
I don't. Yeah, no complaining here, buddy. I mean, in a great run. I mean, let's see. In this, the St. Louis 3K, you were out there. I remember doing a thing with you about your rogue.
Yep.
And then you were out there in Indy.
Yep.
You playing non-Edwins in your stuff.
Only one in top 16 without Edwin.
Right.
Unfortunately, I was playing Edwin this weekend.
Hey, that's okay. So yeah, you top 16'd the DMF Indy.
Yeah.
You top 8'd Worlds.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Nick Toth is now, you're going to. This is a guy, he is an up-and-comer.
Yeah.
So obviously you put in lots of prep, lots of time, and just you're making a serious run at this.
Yeah, we tested quite a few decks. Our favorites were the Blue Distraction Technique Rogue
Sure.
for both formats. We just felt that in Contemporary had a really weak match against Red Mage, so I opted to go Druid instead.
Okay.
Because going to turn 4 on turn 3 is pretty ridiculous.
Yes.
So that's what I went. A couple of my friends played Mage, a couple played Druid, a couple played Rogue. One of my buddies playing Druid ended up in 36th place, which was right at the mark for $1,000, as Jake Morris says. Pretty sweet.
Right.
Yeah. And,
awesome.
Jeff Blyden got top 96 as well, but he got crushed in the second pod.
Second pod. Well, it happens. It happens. But Nick, obviously, great run this weekend. Great to see, per se, new blood and consistent.
Yeah.
There's 2 big events in a row. You're rocking it out.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
sir. St. Louis, MCM Games. They are a force to be reckoned with. Watch out for this guy.
We'll see you at the DMF.
That's right. DMF Jacksonville. You know damn well he'll be there.
DMF St. Louis.
Well, there's that too, but you know.
Details.
He'll be at damn DMFs. You know this. Hell of a run this weekend, buddy. Seriously, it's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, we're down here a little bit of the World's coverage. You know, it is only the biggest event going on right now. Don't tell Damien. But we got Jim Flickenstein here, who just got through Niles Rolling through the top 16. He's now in top 8. Jim, obviously, congratulations. Good to see you.
Oh, thank you. Good to
Cool.
see you too.
All right, so you were up against Niles. You had your Blue Hunter.
Yep.
Up against, what was he playing?
He was playing Aurastone Shaman.
Okay, he had the Orstone Shaman. You had the Blue Hunter. Good, bad, close?
It's It was really interesting because it felt like, as we were testing it, it's a very modal matchup.
Okay.
If he has the hammer, it is almost impossible for me to win, and if he doesn't have hammer, it's very hard for him to win.
Okay.
So it was not die roll dependent. It was more, does he have hammer? Does
Can
he
he
not?
get the? Yeah. Can he get the hammer?
Exactly so.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that was what we discovered.
Right. And he didn't get the hammer.
No, game one he did not get the hammer, but he actually still put up a very good fight because I had a clunky draw.
Sure.
My draw in game one turned out to be 4 avatars, which was good, but
clunky.
it was a little clunky. Like, I wound up going 1 on turn 4, which got Zudzode for maximum value.
Sure.
Went 1 on turn 5, which got Mazukon for maximum value. And I kind of hung out for a little bit longer after that and managed to get him off the top row with 1 for 8. Turns 2, 4, 5, and 8 were all avatars.
All avatars.
Yeah. So
Okay.
worked out, but still.
Yeah.
Game 2, he did have the hammer.
Oh.
And it was also very close, and I had to take a very desperate line.
All right.
He has Answers to Viewless Wings
Sure.
in his deck. He has 3 Abomination Knuckles. I had to play Viewless Wings on 5 and hope that I didn't die and that he didn't answer it.
Right.
And he didn't.
Okay.
And I managed to
Leader-
barely get.
leader of the
I
pack.
turn 7, Leader of the Pack plus Avatar of the Wild for 30. That was the
That's
only way.
pain.
He was at 0. It was the only way to do it.
Holy crap. So it's like just one shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. So into the top 8. Do you know who you're playing yet?
I'm playing against Lin Xiao,
Okay.
the Chinese player, the only one who made top 16. So
Okay.
he is clearly here to game.
Yeah, he is.
He beat Philippe Garot in 3 games,
Okay.
who was playing Jolira. So I feel like that's better for me because Jolira is obviously a deck that exists solely to beat Blue Hunter.
Right.
So now I have a mirror match, kind of. We're actually about 15 cards off.
Okay.
So it's enough that there's some wiggle room, and I hope that me having tested this matchup more, especially like the way my deck is different
Right.
than the way his deck is different, I'm pretty sure that I have the angle.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right, we will see. Guys, Jim Flegency is moving into the top 8. It's still rocking and rolling out here. We'll be back. All right, guys, it's over. Who's standing next to me? The one, the only, Brad Watson. Brad, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Of course, we've talked to Brad before. He took the 3K out in, where'd you get? The Phoenix 3K. And of course,
St. Louis, Phoenix.
I think it was Phoenix.
Yeah.
Of course, you've got just a few other wins under your belt from time to time. You know, only a very consistent player at the high level, so very cool. How, in your mind, how were the finals?
Stressful. I mean, every time you start, you're trying to win that die roll. And then if something goes wrong, you're trying to win from behind. And going first is so important, especially with aggressive decks. And then I'm a deck that just wants the, the big man parade. So
Sure, right.
So you want to go first. And yeah, I had no sweep. So every time it was like going to a game 3 or going to a game 5. And it was intense.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Of course, it just finished up a few minutes ago, so of course the adrenaline is still high.
Oh yeah.
And pretty soon here they'll be handing you the, I'm sure, the big fake check for the pictures and the trophy and all. But so now, how many times have you been in like the top 4 of a Worlds? Refresh my memory.
4 times.
4 times. 4. So now you finally, it's yours.
Yeah, I lost in the semifinals. I think 3 times before.
Okay.
And I had one that was really close against the Warlock player, where
Right.
I think I kind of just took a bad line of thinking, and then if I could redo it, I'm pretty confident I could have won that one.
Sure.
So it's nice to have a second chance or a third chance, whatever it is.
Right,
and
sure.
And actually come out with the win.
Awesome. That's it, guys. Brad Watson, 2012 World Champion for WoW TCG. It's been a great weekend. Brad, thanks for spending the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
We are out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I had your attention and thank you. That's it. We are done. Atlanta is wrapping up. You just saw the world champ, Brad Watson. He's brought it back to the States, rock and roll. We talked to quite a few folks that played this weekend. We wrapped up some really cool community stuff, I think, talking to some of the players. Yeah, some folks I know. Get over it. It's all right. You joined us. I appreciate it. Mozupro is going to continue to do this kind of stuff wherever and whenever we can. Hey, it may not always be me in front of the camera next year, but I'll be there in spirit. and Mozupro will be there. Guys, I love you. Thanks for joining us here in Atlanta. As I always say, we're out.